TRANSCEND-CLL-004 study is a phase 1/2 study that has led to at least FDA approval in the US for liso-cel, Lisocabtagene, maraleucel CAR T cells in relapsed refractory CLL. And the study involved relapsed CLL patients who had failed at least 2 or 3 prior lines of therapy, including BTK inhibitors. Everybody needed to have gone through BTK inhibitor therapy. And we enrolled about 137 patients were leukapheresed. 118 patients actually got their CAR T product. And so that was the safety set of patients. These patients had all had a median of 5 prior lines of therapy. So they were very heavily pretreated. About efficacy evaluable were about 88 out of those 118 patients. And of those 88 patients, our main primary efficacy analysis subset was 50 patients who had also failed prior Venetoclax therapy. So they had both BTKI and Venetoclax therapy and sort of blown through both of them over time. And so we saw that in these 50 patients, our complete remission rate, which was the primary endpoint, was met. It was 20%, and our hypothesis had been it'll be like 5% cutoff, so 20% was a lot better. And what we showed was that the side effect profile was very similar to what we've already shown in other diseases with liso-cel, much better tolerated than some of the other CAR T products out there. There were about 8% grade 3 cytokine release syndrome events, no grade 4 or 5 CRS events, and then there were about 18% grade 3 neurotoxicity events and 1 grade 4, but no grade 5 neurotoxicity events. And out of all these patients, the 50 primary efficacy analysis subset patients who had been double class exposed, if you will, we saw 20% complete remission, like I said before, about 44% overall response rate, and pretty deep remissions like MRD, minimal residual disease, to a level of less than 10 to the minus 4 was found to be undetectable in about 60 to 64% patients in bone marrow or blood, respectively. And we also showed that over time, at a median of about 2-year follow-up, the median progression-free survival for the CR patients was not reached. It's about 26 months for the PR patients, but I always emphasize that these are patients who get one treatment with CAR T. You kind of follow them closely for a month, get them over their toxicities, and then for the next 2-3 years, they actually don't need any treatment. They do really well. They have good quality of life. They're living their normal lives. So really, it's kind of priceless in how it has helped patients. The CR patients, now I have the longest CR patient who's not relapsed is about 5 years, I want to say, and counting. So clearly, the CR patients have done remarkably well. And again, it's a priceless sort of feeling for them to kind of live a normal life without continuous treatment with something or the other, which they had been on previously. So really good results overall.